had to do, and because I know eventually hard work will pay off. So it's only a matter of now just trying to make sure that I get matches under my belt, and that I'm feel more and more comfortable when I'm playing matches again.
You mentioned that after the first or second time, it was really bad and it's hard to get motivated again. You talked about
yeah, I mean, it was just frustrating that another injury happened, and it is. I mean, it's when you put so much time and effort into trying to physically get in shape and to prepare for a tournament, whether it's the French or Wimbledon, and then with an injury you're not able to do that. It's frustrating because you kind of feel like all the hard work that you put into it kind of doesn't get used now, but eventually you will still be able to use it, and it's another experience and you can learn from it. So I think that reaction is probably a reaction that is there the first couple of days, and then I think the automatic kind of survival instinct comes out, and you start rehabbing and training hard and start looking for solutions, because I wasn't able to run. So then you're like, okay, but I don't want to lose my fitness and my endurance, so then how can I train on a different way? And then so you just start looking for solutions, and I was able to do that. So I felt that I've been very active, and like I said, I'm excited now that I'm able to play my first match.
Was it at all a reminder of the first time around before you retired and you were getting hurt? Did it feel different?
It's something. I mean, I guess with the way that I play, and unfortunately, my strokes aren't as smooth and as easy as Roger Federer his shots, but it is a completely different. We play completely different, and the game is a lot more intense and physically demanding, and and that wears and tears on your body. And it's not that I've been playing tennis for the last 2 years. I've been playing tennis on a high level since I'm 6 or 7 years old. So eventually your body will feel the side effects of it. It's only a matter of trying to keep it under control, and we have really good staff and on the tour, and they help out a lot, so that keeps everything under control. I mean, we've had the off season is longer now, so we have a longer break, and so I think in that way it's definitely improved a lot. But I just guess everybody has different techniques, different ways of moving, and some players are more prone to getting injuries than others.
How is the injury now? Is it 100%?
Yeah.
It's just bad luck that you and Venus and Serena have all kind of been injured in roughly the same time frame and been limited.
Yeah, it's bad luck. I mean, what happened to Serena is obviously a completely different situation. Okay, it started with her foot, but then, so that's something. In that case, I mean, you deal, as an athlete, okay, you get injuries. Everybody has it. Everybody goes through them. It's a matter of how you deal with them and how you come out of it. In Serena's case, it was like life.
Yeah.
You're talking about life. So that's, so in this case, I mean, when you see Serena, you're like, oh, it's so great to see her. Like, you really mean it, because after an injury, everybody has injuries. You're like, okay, you'll be back in a few weeks and you'll be fine.
Yeah.
So it's a completely different situation and how you look at it. Than another injury.
Yeah, it wasn't a knee, it was an ankle.
Yes, it was more, personal. And so, is it unfortunate? I mean, I love playing matches against Venus and Serena, against Justine in the past, against Dementieva. Like, there were a lot of fun matches, but there's a lot of matches now that I really enjoyed. I mean, I've been able to play Caroline Wozniacki a couple of times, Rosareva, and tough matches, and they've also been very intense. So, people always ask me about the tour is changing, and I mean, the tour is always changing. There's always new names adding on to younger players, adding onto the stage, and the older ones are leaving. And I think it's just how sports will evolve for years and years.
What's your game plan in the future, especially with having a child now? How long do you see yourself?
I think my last main goal is the Olympics, and then we'll see from there where we go. I want to go to the US Open or, but so far, I'm not saying I'm done after the Olympics, but I think that's where, so far, I've kind of set my schedule towards and where I'm building towards. And then we'll see what happens from there, you know, I mean, I think it's too soon to look anything after that.
How important is it to you, though, that you determine when your career is finally over versus letting an injury determine?
I mean, sometimes, you know, if you could have it under control, if it could be under your control, that would be great. Sometimes you don't. So it would be nice to kind of get to choose where you want to end and you know, and have your family there and have everybody there that you kind of, that has supported you for many years, whether it's past coaches, family, friends. And so in that way, that would be nice. But if it's because of injury, I mean, I know that those people won't go away if they don't get the...
Well, you said that, you know, you're not saying you're done after the Olympics. You said you'll revisit and things like that. Could your results at the Olympics play a factor? I mean, if you triumph and take home a gold medal, would that play a factor in your decision?
No, I don't think so. I think it's more of a personal preference, I think. You know, will I feel more comfortable saying, you know, at the US Open, okay, you know, I've done so well there for many years, my husband's family's there, you know, we can have a very kind of personal tournament there, besides all the crazy and hecticness I think we will have when we go to the Olympics. So maybe in that way I might choose to just, I might decide to choose to play there somewhere, or to end in a smaller tournament, even to just have it a little bit more personal and where I can really enjoy it with, you know, yeah, like I said, with my family, my friends and coaches, or a smaller tournament even. Yeah, it doesn't.